Hello and welcome to Adobe Live with Creative Cloud Express. My name is Julia Masalska and I'm Julia Vaca. Oh gosh, I just had a name change and I'm still very confused. So my name is Julia Vaca and today we're going to be doing some amazing social media graphics. So welcome everybody. Come tune in a chat on YouTube Live and let me know where you all are from. And let's get started, friends. So we are going to be working in Creative Cloud Express today. And what is actually Creative Cloud Express? Creative Cloud Express is this amazing platform where you don't need design knowledge to be able to create and to design amazing things for your, for example, for your business, or maybe you want to you work in marketing and you want to design for other businesses. So everything is possible here in Creative Cloud Express. Here we are already in the interface. I'm already logged in, and we can already jump in with a plus icon, and we can already start creating really quickly. So some of the quick actions that we have here are resize video, merge videos, convert to a GIF, and so on. Some quick things that you might want to be doing with some of your files. But mainly we're here to create graphics, different types of graphics. And we have a lot of amazing templates available that we can access. So let's take a quick look. So here we can either start with a new project, Facebook posts, posters, logos, flyers, collages, book covers, album covers. You can create so many different things here. You can also even design a resume. You can see somebody was designing a resume here. And the good thing is that we don't always have to start from scratch. We have these amazing templates that help us design stuff, design things. And also we can apply our brand to those. So here on the left side in the brand section, we're able to set up our brand. That means we can set up a logo for your business. We can set up colors. We can set up a font that will all make your appearance online and maybe for offline in print cohesive. So this is how we kind of start setting up the brand. We upload the logo, we set up the colors, we set up the font, and then when we go into our homepage and start with a template, we can apply our brand right away. So today, what we're going to be doing, and this is what we've been doing for the past couple of days, is we are creating assets for our pet supply brand. And so on Monday, we have created, 2 days ago, we have created a logo. Feel free to rewatch those streams if you're interested in diving deeper into logo design. And yesterday, we have designed a flyer for a year anniversary of our business. So today, we're going to be designing a social media post. And what we want to do is, for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an Instagram story or an Instagram post, and I want to see what we have in terms of templates. So how about we start with a story? And I think that's a very popular thing to do because this is how we keep our followers engaged through stories, and we can announce things through stories, right? But as well through social media posts. So here we have Instagram. If you are rather on Facebook, we also have presets or templates that are applicable to a Facebook post. So you can see they have a slightly different layout. They are more in a horizontal setup. And here we can click through all of these and we can see what there is. And we can also click view all. And here we can really see all the Facebook post templates and really dive into a very precise search. All right, so let's go back, and we are going to be creating for an Instagram story today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and click onto Instagram stories, view all. And here I can see now all the different Instagram stories that I can access. I can even just create some inspirational stories for fun. So even if you don't have a business, you can still create something fun if you have fun creating. Hi, we have Sam in the chat, and Barbara and Harry's here. Good to see you all. So I use Creative Cloud Express a lot for my personal Instagram page, where I'm posting motivational quotes, maybe sometimes some of my artwork, maybe sometimes announcements about events that I'm doing, and so on. So this is really, really great starting point for you. And you can see there are some lovely templates here. So here we have something interactive. I'm assuming those are animated posts, or maybe something where you can where you can get interactions from your following. And here we also have some inspirational ones. You can see they're all kind of set up to put in an inspirational quote into that. Hi, Nebus, good to see you. Nebs, let me know where y'all are from. Let's start a conversation. I'm reading the chat here on YouTube Live, so feel free to ask questions. I'm going to answer those. So cool. So here, and then we also have some sales and promotions. So this really kind of hits right in the spot when you have a business and you have a promotion, maybe a Black Friday sale, maybe you have a winter fashion sale, whatever your business is all about. We can take any of these templates and start creating from there. We have some related to travel, some are more on the minimal side, but that's more on the design kind of layout category. And then we have all Instagram stories templates. So how about we go into business, and we're going into view all, because we do have a business and we want maybe to create a little promotion. Maybe we have the promotion that we did yesterday on 1 year anniversary, and there we had an offer that we had some discounts on grooming and on the pet supplies. So Barbara is here from Nashville, Music City, USA. Yay! I've been to Nashville last year. It's really awesome. Cool. And then Nebs is from Atlanta, but based in Little Rock. Excited to learn. Awesome. Yeah, cool. Let me know if you all are designers, or if you own a business, or if you're just interested in creating something fun for your social media. So let's take a look what we've got here. So we have a pet supply business, and this is where we will probably apply a photo of our dogs. So let's take a quick look if we can find something that might work. So I think we can also even go for something neutral like these two golden beans. I really like those because they're very minimalistic, they're very to the point, they're easy to read, and this is what we want to achieve, because the story on Instagram, I believe, is only 12-13 seconds, something like that. And so in that time, we want to make sure that the viewer understands all the information, right? So we want to make sure that we build a good hierarchy of information, which means we're going to make sure that we have the main message well legible in a large font size. And then we have some more details, maybe our logo that we can add to that, and call to action, which is swipe to order. So whenever you create a promotional material like that, you always want to have a call to action. So you want to achieve the viewer to do something, to go towards your business with a specific action, right? Cool. And Barbara is a designer trying to keep up with so many new things. Yay. That's great. So Creative Cloud Express is really awesome if you're a beginner, or if you are a business owner, and if you don't want to dive too deep into detail and adjust the vector points of a logo, or customize fonts and so on. This is where kind of Illustrator will come in, but this is really, really great if you just need like the basic designing easy to create layouts. So let's take a quick look how we can go in and start from this template. So I'm going to use this template, and we are going to adjust our brand to that. So yesterday we were kind of talking about how to keep things cohesive, and we were talking about colors, and we were talking about fonts. And so what I would like to do is, and we have used that font yesterday already, I would like to reuse the font that that is our brand font, and that is ultra regular. And I'm going to click on this text section, simply click on it. And then you can go on the right side, you can see already all the settings regarding the text, right? So we can align the text left, align it right, center align it. We can go in and experiment with some curvature, maybe some fun like that, or maybe even all in a circle. We can create grids. So there's a lot of fun stuff to experiment with here. We can also fit it into a shape, so into a rectangle in this case. Maybe we can even rotate it and fit. So there's a lot of really fun stuff you can try out and make it more exciting, right? So for now, I'm going to stick with a centered layout, and we are going to look for our font, which is ultra regular. And here I'm going to go in down our font selection, and you can see that you can already preview those fonts, which is really beautiful for us in order to make the right decision for the font that we want to choose. All right, so ultra regular, this is our font that we've been using. And what I'm doing right now is I'm dragging it to the side, so it kind of distributes slightly differently. Now, if I move the object, if I move the text, you can see, and by the way, I'm moving it by clicking and dragging, so it's very simple. You can see the different lines that I'm getting. So I'm getting this pink line, and I'm getting this light blue line. And those lines basically mean that the object is at that point snapped and aligned to something. So if it's the pink line, it's aligned to the whole artwork. So it's the center of the artwork, which is the perfect location for us to place this text element since it is centered. Now, what else can we do? We can turn our text. So we can use this little element at the bottom to turn our text. And you can see it snaps to the 90-degree angle, and it snaps to the 45-degree angle, which makes it really easy to adjust it to whatever we want it to be. Another thing we can do, of course, we can go in and adjust the font size here, but we can also just simply click and drag on one of the corners, and you can see the text object is growing, is getting larger, and the text size is also getting larger. So it's really easy to kind of resize it to your exact needs and kind of place it in a position where it makes sense. Now, when we have an object like this and we have this dark background, we want to make sure that our text is kind of balanced. So we don't want to put it too far down here, because then there will be a lot of space around here that's not filled, that makes it kind of empty, right? So we want to make sure that we position it somewhere in the middle so that we can say, this portion at the bottom right here and this portion at the top are somewhat similar. Now, what we want to do next is we want to adjust our logo, and we do have a company logo, a business logo that we have already created for our pet supply shop. So I'm simply going to click on this top one, and I'm going to click the delete button on my keyboard, and now I am going to add my own logo. And for that, I can go into photos and I can upload a photo, or even go into logos. And here you can even design your own logos. So that's also possible. Let's see where my logo is. I remember it was called my project. There we go. Dog works. And this is the logo that we have designed yesterday. So right here, we have our primary logo already set up, and it's already placed into our artwork, but we can simply click and drag and move it to where we need it to be. Of course, I need it to be just a little bit larger so it's well legible. Now you can see that the screen background is quite hard to distinguish from the logo text. And one of the important things is when we create an informational piece like this one is that we have enough contrast, that we can really say, hey, I can read the logo and I can see what it says. In this case, it's not the case. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on color, and I'm going to adjust the color of this background. And you can see it's a specific object. So it's like this squiggly circle. You can see that because it doesn't just end here. And if we move it around, you can see that it is actually a squiggly circle. So it's a really nice play with a simple squiggly circle though, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to adjust the color, and we are going to look. So this is one of our brand colors, but now our paw is kind of left behind, and it's kind of matching exactly that same color. So what we want to do is we have determined another brand color yesterday, and that color has a specific color code to it. So I have written down the code yesterday so that I can keep things nice and cohesive, and I'm going to put it here now. So it's FDF AED. And now you can see it's a very light color, right? And now we have the problem that our text is not legible on top of that. So what we're going to do is we're going to adjust the text color into this dark gray. And now, of course, we also want to see these squiggles happening. And I think they're so fun. So how about we adjust the background color as well, maybe to our blue, which is our brand blue, right? And now this already looks super fun. The squiggles are back. Now, of course, we also need to adjust the text at the bottom because the call to action is getting lost. Submit your recipe here, which we can also, of course, adjust by double clicking into this and changing the text. And here we can write something like sign up for the offer, or whatever fits, whatever call to action fits to your business proposal, or your business discount, or whatever you want to offer the client, or whatever the call to action is. That's where you can put that. So now, since we have this sign up for the offer sentence and it matches the background, it's not building enough contrast. So how about we choose this light color for this as well? Now it's a little bit easy to read. Let's see. Okay. And we can also ungroup things. So if we can see that there's something we want to change on one object, or maybe we don't want to use right now, you can see this is a group, right? So when we move this around, this acts like a group. So you can go in and ungroup that by simply clicking it and then clicking ungroup. But you can also double click into the different objects that are part of the group, and you can adjust those. Now, another thing that I wanted to mention is that we have a layer system. So you know that sometimes you can put things on top, sometimes you can place things at the bottom. And here we can click on this section at the bottom, and you can see all the layers, right? You can see all the things that are happening in here. We have the logo, we have the call to action button, we have our text element, and then we have our background and another background. Right? So this is where you can go in and control those things. You can simply go in here and, let's say, place one object somewhere else. You can, let's say, place the circle on top, which is not what we want to do, but this is how you can do it. You can simply click and drag it to the position you want it to be. All right, and now last but not least, we have this text section up here that we want to change to our custom text. And here we want to write something like, get 25% off grooming. And of course, we also need to adjust our text up here. That will say 1 year anniversary, because we have a 1-year business anniversary, 1-year anniversary special, maybe something like that. 1-year anniversary special. So we have, our business is 1 year old, and we have a 1-year anniversary special. And now you can see that we have built this beautiful hierarchy where we have the information having different sizes and different contrast, right? Let me actually make this also a light color so it's easier to read. And I'm going to use the same color that we used for the squiggly circle right here. So further away, like zoomed out look at this, we can see that 1 year anniversary special will be the first thing that we see, right? Then we see the logo. So what is the information about? And it's 1 year anniversary special where a dog works. And what's the special? Get 25% of grooming. And here we have the call to action. Let's see if we can make that just a little bit. Let's see, and place that maybe in the background. All right. That's why I wanted to, okay. And then we are going to see where our text sits. That's why I'm going to ungroup this and I'm going to place that. Yeah, there we go. So now we have it better legible. And yeah, it's just the white just stands out a little bit more from the darker green. So yeah, so now we have this amazing kind of setup and we have a good hierarchy going on here. Of course, we can also go in and add images into the background if you wanted to by simply going into photos. And then here we can also choose some funny pup and put it somewhere here if we wanted to, of course. If that fits, in this case, I think it's pretty neat and pretty simple. But what we can do is we can work with textures. So we can go in and let's say look for fur. And here we can go in and look for some funny furries that look like dog fur, maybe something like this, and place that in the background if we wanted to. So definitely not a must, but we can do something like this, for example, if we wanted to. But for now, I'm going to keep it simple with our brand colors, everything nice and consistent. We are using our logo. We are using our brand font. We have a call to action. This is a perfect post. And so now what we want to do is we want to export it. We want to make use of it. Okay, so Richard, hi, good to see you. Wow, catching two streams at the same time. You must be a multitasking person. Cool. So now that we have the post ready, we of course need to get it to our phone somehow. By the way, you can even create this post on your phone. You don't even have to be on your desktop computer. What you can do is you can download the Creative Cloud Express app on your phone and do it very comfortably from the couch. So you don't even need a computer for this. And so those are the ways. You can use it either in the browser or as a mobile app. CC Express is just really comfy, really easy, quick designing, quick creation of specific graphics with purpose, right? So now we're going into download and we are going into PNG and we are clicking start download. And here in the case of our logo where we wanted a transparent background, we clicked on transparent. And here we can click on solid color, which will make our post completely covered with color. And I'm clicking that. Now I already have my file available. In this case, I would just airdrop it to my phone, but you can also, of course, design this completely within your on your mobile phone, so you don't even have to transfer devices. All right, cool. So friends, now I'm going back into my projects and you can see the past things that we did. And you can see that all of these look like they belong together just because we have reused the same fonts, we have reused the same colors, we have reused the same kind of minimalistic setup, right? Which is the reason why all of these look like they're one, like they belong together. Another cool thing is that you can do here. So for example, let's say you have this post and let's say you have a business partner or somebody that you want to double check the design maybe, or double check the copy. You can invite them to this file by going on the right side here, right top, to this little plus icon. And you can either copy a link, send a link to this file to somebody, or you can invite them with their email, with their Adobe ID. So that is possible. And another thing that's also really cool is that you can access libraries. And libraries means that, okay, those are my libraries now, but in libraries, you can access files that you have saved or somebody else has saved from the Creative Cloud applications. So let's say you are working with a designer and they are going to create a color and logo library for you, where they save the logo in different colors and so on. So feel free to do that as well. Collaboration is also very, very key here at Adobe. So I'm excited to see what you come up with. Feel free to reach out to me if you want to create a post like that and tag me on Instagram. I'm Julia Vaca. You can find me at Julia Masalska, still changing things up. All right, friends. So I wish you all a good day and come back tomorrow, same time, same place here on Adobe Life on YouTube Live. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.